Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to show you how to attach some rhinestones a few different ways. So I'm going to do two easy ones, and then the ring finger I'm going to show you more of a cluster and a chain with a dangle on it. So the first way is obviously nail glue. So this is probably the quickest to dry because you don't have gel at all in this to have to cure. So basically you just do a few little, so 2 or 3 dots of your glue where you want it, and then put them nails on. The downside of using nail glue is it dries really fast, so you cannot move them stones around once you have put them on. Once they're on, that's where they're staying basically. But for how fast it is, this is probably the quickest. And then just to make them that bit stronger, you can put some gel top coat up to them stones, but not over that. So that is the first one. So that is that nail done. And then on the second one, I'm going to take some gem gel, which I use a lot of. So it's not as runny as top coat, and it's not as thick as like a builder or something. So this is perfect for the smaller stones as well, and medium sized ones. So I'm just gonna apply that across that line where I want them stones, and then just pick them up and attach them on top of that gel. So this is the way I prefer to do it, because you can nudge them about and move them about till you're happy with them. And then obviously you've got to bang that into the light for a minute. So that is my preferred way, but you can use like builder gel, it's just a little bit thicker. But I have been known to use that as well. So this is my favourite way to do it. So once I'm happy with that, I'm just going to nudge them a little bit till I'm happy that they're all in a straight line. And like I said, just put that under the lamp for a minute, and that is that done. So for this ring finger, I am going to do like a cluster of diamonds and this chain with a dangly pendant on it. So these are what I am using. So they're little metal heart studs. I've got a little nail decal and some chain. So for the chain, I'm just gonna thread that through that dangle, and then that is how that will be going on the nail basically, she says, because it is so fiddly. So I'm just going to put that to the side, but for the adhering these to the nail, I'm going to use polygel. So I've got a brush and a little spatula tool, so I'm just going to take a little amount of that polygel, and I'm going to put that at the cuticle area of that nail. So I did buff the bottom near the cuticle just to help that gel to stick properly. So I'm just putting that on, and then I'm going to use the brush and just flatten that out slightly. So if you were doing stones, just pure stones with this, you would go over that with a top coat so that there's no sticky layer. But because I'm using chain, I've got to leave that till I've got the chain set in. So I'm going to pick that chain up, and I'm going to place one side of that chain on this side. And it is so fiddly. But basically it was too long anyway, so I've just got my little cuticle nippers out, and I'm just gonna cut a little bit of that chain off because it was too long for what I want. So I'm just gonna size that up and then just trim that little bit off. So I'm just gonna try and thread that back through this little metal charm or nail alloy, whatever you want to call it. So these were from Charlie's Nail Art, and I just thought this would look nice because it's like something that you would wear on end of a chain. So the easiest way to do that, because I have just tried and it kept falling, is to grab the the decal and then feed that through the chain. That is a lot quicker, and then just grab the end and you're good to go. So I'm just going to grab that end and stick that in to the opposite side into that poly gel, and then just see where that chain is going to lay. It doesn't help when you've got to wear gloves as well, but I'm happy with how long that is. So I'm just going to nudge that up and make sure that is the shape that I want. Okay, so I'm just going to take one of these arts, and to cover the join up where the chain ends, I'm just going to place one of those metal arts on one corner and then another on the opposite side. So once I am happy with that, I'm just going to take my top coat now and just go over that poly gel, just the poly gel, just so that there's no sticky layer, and then I'm going to cure that. So I will do a full minute of that one. So when that comes out, I am going to go back in with the gem gel now and add some stones onto this nail. So I just thought it'd look nice with like a cluster up near that cuticle area. So I'm just going to apply some of that gel. So I've already got some smaller stones on my tissue, and I'm just trying to find a longer one. And again, I cannot pick these up. I should have just used tweezers. So, on my fingers. So I'm just going to place that into that gem gel and then put that where I want it. Make sure that's centre. Put that chain back in position so I know that that is in the middle. And then I'm just going to apply some of those smaller stones around that top. So that one were a little bit too big, so I need to get a smaller one. So I'll just nudge them into position, and then I'm just going to flash cure that with my, do you know, I really need to stop doing that. I just get so ahead of myself. So I decided that I just wanted to add a couple of the bigger stones over that chain. So once I've done that and they're all in position, I am going to quickly flash cure that with my little handheld LED torch. Okay, so it's swinging, but it keeps going over the side of the nail. So I'm just going to take a bit of that gem gel and I'm just going to put a little bit to secure the chain so that it's not overhanging all the time, because it'd easily get ripped off. I want it to move a little bit but not too much. So I've just added a bit of gel onto that. Just cure that and then I'll bang that under the light again for a minute. And then when that comes out, I will just show you how it moves. It's not a lot, you could leave it so it swings properly, but it just gently moves like a chain would round your neck basically. So this is the finished set. So thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.